Alright, so I'm just about getting finished up with this GTI, so I figured I'd go through where it came from and what I've done to it. It's a 1996 Volkswagen GTI VR6 Mark 3. Picked this up for cheap. I mean, it was, let's just say, less than 500 bucks. I know nothing about the engine as far as if it runs or not. I initially picked it up because basically it had a set of headlights and a grille I wanted. So I talked to the kid and he offered it up for half of what he initially had it listed for, so I made it happen that day. He got it from a friend for free for doing some work on another car. So he knew nothing about this car. He was a kid. I mean, he was, 16, 17 years old maybe. He tried to do a couple things. He couldn't find parts for it. This is not the way the engine bay looked when I got it. This is kind of the way the interior looked. It did have a dash. It did have a Mark IV seat just kind of sitting in place. No carpet, not much. It had some panels that weren't in the worst condition. But yeah, the windows, the tint, everything like that. So I basically stripped it down, took the dash out, took all the wiring out, took the rest of the interior out for now. I've got some stuff stored in there. Yeah, and it's going to be a track car. I'm going to make it an autocross car for SCCA Autocross. So the goal is to go lightweight. VR6 is going to stay in there for now. It's going to be built for a prepared class, so it's not going to really have to stay very streetable. A couple things that really made me buy this car. One were the Willwoods. It didn't have these GM coils on it. It did have a 2.9 clone manifold. Like I said, it had a nice set of headlights, hello dual round headlights, and an opt grille. The bumper, this bumper's from a different car. Basically, so what I did, I kept it on the shocks it's on for now. I replaced this drive shaft, was completely torn apart inside in two pieces. So I swapped out the drive shaft, swapped out the control arms with good control arms that have R32 bushings in them in the rear, and polys in the front position. Let's see, what else did I do? I changed out the power steering pump. Had the return hose was snapped off, so I swapped that out with a different one. I did the coolant crack pipe. I did the thermostat housing, thermostat. I had these silicone hoses, and basically everything I'm trying to do is with parts that I got from parts cars. So the coils, silicone hoses, they were in a parts car. Actually, the brand new battery came from returning a battery that was in a parts car that was still under warranty, so I just brought it back and got a brand new battery for it. The grill, also in that same parts car. Headlights I didn't buy them. These are the wheels that came on them. They are BBS wheels. They're from a Mark IV, I believe. Awesome paint job. Kid said that one of the reasons, the main reason no one wanted the car was because of the paint job. As you can see, it's pretty bad, but that's okay. I'm gonna wrap it. Basically, I'm gonna use it to promote my business and to have fun at the track. And get creative. I'm gonna do a cage. I'm gonna do a little bit of everything. I got a really couple of really good ideas as far as some suspension modifications. I'm doing a Mark IV shift tower with the O2J box, or the O2J tower with the Mark IV shift box. I've already bypassed the heater core because no heat, because race car. I deleted the auxiliary, look that word up, it's actually auxiliary, water pump. Got rid of that. I'll do slim fans eventually. Everything for now, it's just on a slim down harness that I've gone through. I've taken everything apart and I've gotten rid of all of the AC connections, the evap connections. I'll eventually slim it down even more and separate the lighting harness, because Mark IV or Mark III, the right there connects to the light harness, which is actually connected to the engine harness. So I'll separate those, run everything off switches. Everything's going to be in its own relay panel. So if you guys want to see videos about that, put it in the comments below and I'll do relay panels. I mean, you could watch other people build a cage, because I'm not going to be the person to watch. I'm not going to teach someone how to build a cage. I'll be watching videos to get me through doing it, but you know, there'll be a lot of other things I could do. I don't want to give anything away yet. There's going to be a couple cool things. Nothing super brand new original, but things that you don't see on cars, especially around here. More things that you'll see on the cars that are set up for racing over in the UK, Mark II, Mark III. So yeah, that's about it. If you guys like Mark IIIs or Volkswagens at all, subscribe for more. This thing is going through, I'm calling it the beta version right now. So right now, it'll get put together just like this. It's just going to get thrown together. I'm in the process of testing the transmission, because the transmission that's in there right now is a Mark III VR6 transmission, but I'm selling a swap that's in the Corrado, and that has a Corrado transmission, and I want that for this car instead. So yeah, like I said, it's going to be wrapped. It's going to be, I do vinyl decals, so it's going to be kind of race car themed. I'm not really looking to drive it daily, so I'm not concerned about drivability and streetability. This is Florida, so I can get away with a lot more without having inspections, so it will be plated. I wasn't going to in the beginning. I was just gonna trailer it everywhere, but what fun is that? Now I wouldn't be able to test it, you know. I wouldn't be able to put miles on it if I can only drive it on the track. So it'll have a dash. I have a dash that I trimmed everything out of the inside that's not needed. I'll thin down the rebar. It's gonna get a cage, so everything's gonna be different anyway. Doors, yeah, eventually they'll get cut out a little bit more. For now, I'm just gonna kind of leave them, and that's about it. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, check out for more, and I'll see you guys later.